Blizzard.
Grey Wolf _G4L is here first.
Blizzard.
Crazy Canadian J7 just claimed second.
And I thought that wouldn't display until tomorrow, Rosie. But yay! We've been an affiliate for 1 year on Twitch. Can I help you right now, sweetie? Can you calm down a little bit? Can you calm down? Much appreciated. Much, much appreciated, my love. It's the hat I want. All right. Okay. Goodbye. You got it. Got what? Oh. Thank you, Twitch Alerts, for not being super annoying right now and letting me know that that was going on. I mean, thanks. But Fragenstein on the Twitchiversary, which I thought was going to trigger for tomorrow, but apparently it's not. It's going to be today. Thank you, Twitch. Okay, well, FYI, it's Trito for the Cato time. You want Trito? Oh, you want a Trito? You want the Trito? You want the Trito? Thank you, Smithereen. Bum, ba, da, bum. How's everybody's Friday doing? Friday, Friday, gotta get down on Friday. What do I need out on my palette right now that I'm going to work on? Are you happy, sweetie? So we can do purple and magenta and work with that. Which I'm kind of digging the back of her hair a little bit. With that purple shadows and using magenta to kind of highlight it up. To get it a little bit darker in the darker spots and leave the magenta way up. So Maybe it's time to move on and paint other things and then figure out where we're going from there. We did do some green and some white for the pinstripe on her pants. Off stream. So we won't deal with magenta and purple tonight, or as much. I grabbed the morning sky for a reason. And we'll need to deal with the wooden flooring too. Because we'll need to do non-metallic metal on our sword. Which one could argue that the bottom side of it's going to have reflections of the wooden planks? So we could do a lot of brown. Uh-oh. Oh, dropped that 95 stream streak. Barrel, 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 barrel. Barrel, barrel. That's what I grabbed it for. So the purple in the morning sky can be used for the hat. Because I'm thinking I want a purpley hat. And then we can do a bright teal feather. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. Be safe, KT. Enjoy dinner when you head out. Also, I found a new recipe for you and I forgot to send it to you. I'm sorry. What's up? Hi. Hello. What's up? Okay. Dark one on right now. Maybe I do want the dark vision at least. Calm down. Calm down. I'm sorry. Did I move the camera too much for you and you like couldn't be seen on it and you were like frustrated by it? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No. I hope everybody's Friday has been acceptably well.
Oh, thank you, Isadore27 coming in with the awesome people.
Izzy! Isadore, hello friend. How are you?
Oh, thank you, this mechanic games coming in with the awesome people.
Mechanic and Izzy, how are you both? Barbaro coming in first off the raids. Thank you so much. How was your stream session? Were you guys having fun? Bum. If you got any things you would like to share, Instagram is whitelisted. Feel free to share it, and I will gladly take a look at it with everybody else because sharing art is amazing. Bum, ba-da-da-bum. And if you guys need to raid and run and go take care of yourselves, go take care of yourselves. It is Friday night. Get you a large pizza, enjoy the night, and blame somebody else for all the problems. Burgers and fries for me. Delicious. Delicious. My day has been shit. My night is about to be a legendary, though. Catcher got her treat a little bit ago. I got a miniature to paint. We got direction. I'm ready to rock and roll. Thank you for the happy affiliate anniversary. Welcome in, Lady Roses. How are you? Son of a biscuit. That's not what I meant to do. Resin Beast. Oh, yeah. That's a very nice moment when you get to drop all that off and be like, I am no longer dealing with it. But yay! Your Resin Beast entry. Still that. Was it that creature caster piece that you were doing all that yellow on? Yep. No. My affiliates in March. It could have been based on when the cycle hit. I remember it being kind of closer to this time. I did shift it because I think it was technically supposed to be Thursday, but I didn't want to stream on Thursday, so I shifted it to I thought it was going to be tomorrow. And apparently it's like, no. So it might shift back a month late. That's fine by me. Twitch does weird things. Okay, goodbye, sweetie. If I wanted to texturize this up. Where is it? There you are. Well, well, well. We did make it. It is Friday. It is awesome day. We have affiliates popping in. We have the amazing Laden Roses. We have Izzy rating in. The Mechanic Games rated in. Yeah, raids and anniversaries. It's looking way too blue. There we go. It's a little bit more. Thank you, Rosie. Thank you for being a supporter and a subscriber. So, what are the weekend plans for the amazing Warhammer tournament aficionado, Darth Rosie? Tournament tomorrow and school on Sunday. Who does school on Sunday? Well, today was, one of those days. I was hoping to do a longer stream. Well, I am going to do a longer stream tomorrow for the Twitch anniversary because I set it aside to be 314 was the day, but apparently it's stuck to 313 no matter what, which is super awesome. It's not easy. It's not easy. That is it is beyond challenging. 313, it is kind of a good time. But tomorrow's payday. It's a 2-day event. Exactly, Laya. It's exactly. We're gonna do affiliate anniversary date, part 2 tomorrow. I wish I hadn't glued her arm on. What is Laden Roses providing? I was gonna say internet moms. She was the adult for us, Zelly. It goes, Hootie. How goes you? How goes you? Yeah, that's how it happens. It's like, oh, how do you de-stress from a stressful situation? You get home and you're like, nope. 55 streams of painting not finishing a mini. That is correct, sir. We do not finish minis. We just start new projects and see how long it takes for Hootie to yell at me. I'm currently up to 55 streams. Because I did. Do give a good friend Hesitor 27 a follow up. You did rate him. Ooh, monitor. La 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 la. What kind of monitor? Did we want to get a sexy OLED monitor that goes edge to edge with the minor screen flickering? I can't. No talking in lo-fi. Period. No talking. No lo-fi talk. We're here for the vibes, man.
Painty_paint_paints, stay in frame, smiley face.
Thank you for the stay in frame, Laden Roses. And yes, Lade and I will still be up for doing stand frame tomorrow. Just pop me and remind me that I need to send the invites out. Hold on. It's supposed to be spring. Shouldn't it be a big old spring storm just gonna pop up and get you? Hip, hip, hip. Lots of snow. I mean, it was kind of annoying when the weather turned on me. I was quite frustrated with it recently. But thankfully, I had chili left over in the freezer for my little Lego meals. I'm like, yup, we're doing chili and tater tots. Bum, bum, bum. Pretty sure a brush isn't supposed to spin at the barrel like that. paint or game? This is the current dilemma. Well then, Layden, we know what the current solution is. Game and then paint. Painting games. Exactly. Get painting games. Or you're going to do a Pantheon 5 Rush and Hollow Knight, and you're going to battle the painting nail master. Ale and Tavern it is. Do they have dwarves in Ale and Tale? Not a good game then. No dwarves. Exactly, Cootie. I'm with you. Well, let's see. Owls. It needs owls and dwarves. It needs both. You have to have both in the game. Owls and dwarves. Unless it's all birds. Is it all birds or is it bird-like creatures? It does that. See, okay, me and Hootie might be swung if there's owls and owlbears. But if it's just owls and people, it needs dwarves. I would have done that. I'll still be able to take this. I mean, that's to be expected, Hootie. That's to be expected. The moment that sound started, she was gone. She dropped us like a bad habit, Hootie. Dropped us like a bad habit. Didn't care. She's like, I'm gonna go play my non-dwarven owl game with no owlbears. And she's just gonna have the blast of her lifetime and say, no what? Screw those guys. Screw those guys. I'm gonna go play Hello Kitty Adventure Island. How was your night, Hootie? Mungo's Marvelous Minis. Potentially. I think he's finally moved. I've bought a number of his 3D basing bits. Pizza has been ordered. Oh, Snicker snack! What's up, sweetie? Does he not have them? Oh, I might. I usually get skulls and stuff from him. I got a lot from him recently. What's up? All right. That's how that's going right now. What you up to, sweetie? Oh, da, 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 da. like I'm losing too much of the deep Brusto. But it's definitely when I run a glaze over it. Actually, that's no, that's part of that. What's up? Okay. And where concerning so Hootie, where do you land on hobbits? Are they dwarf best friend or should we not talk about them? What are your thoughts on hobbits? Are like they dwarf best friend or dwarf enemy? Ba, ba, da, da. Doobie, 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 doobie. Who else remembers the penguins from the Bud Light commercials? We didn't like the penguins. Why didn't we like the penguins? The penguins were fun. They were hockey players. Thank you for that, Vintage Wizard. Welcome in. Hope you're doing all right. Oh, Hotai. KT likes us. Also, Brush was showing off a video earlier today about a dentist going on a date. And I was like, is that Hootie? Was that Hootie? Oh, does he say hi to anybody? Were you ever a dentist? Did you just like walk up to your date and like open their mouth and like put your fingers in there? Doing all right, all right, all right. Excellent. Hootie, we have to let people have their little pity parties, and when they're ready to come out and play, we'll be here with apple juice, crackers, maybe some cheese slices. Definitely some apple slices. I need you to go to the store, Hootie. Hootie, I have a very important mission for you. Can you run to the grocery store and we need to get some oranges, some apples, and we need to like cut them up and have like cute little like quarters, and then we can get some of the little fancy cheese squares. Yeah, maybe KT needs a little assistance here, Hootie. This is our time to be supportive and just like have a plate of food nearby and be like, if you want to have some, you can have some. It's okay to nom on the cheese. I got the cheese out for a reason, all right? Hi. Hello. How are you? Hmm? Hmm? Hello. Hello, my gorgeous. Okay. Oh, I went to the meat market and I probably spent the least amount that I've spent there in a long time. Because I was like, man, I don't. Because tomorrow I plan on doing that 12-hour stream, so I'm gonna wake up. I'm gonna have my waffles and bacon, and then I don't have time to smoke, so I'm not gonna have like a large piece of something out for it. Um, so I just got a ribeye, and I was like, okay, well, I guess I'm just gonna do a ribeye and beans with some Brussels sprouts that I have in the fridge. How are you, sweetie? What's up? But I do have some sharp cheddar blocked in the fridge that could be cubed up. How are you, sweetie? Yes, hello. Hello. Okay. You gonna hang out with me tomorrow? You're gonna be super cute, just off camera. Okay. Well, can I go back to painting? All right. So here's a question: do I put a skull and crossbone in the center of the metal medallion, or do I put a dollar sign? You have missed the cat Trito again. Frog and Scene was right in here at the beginning of stream. And he's like, I got to redeem it. Done. Barbie Hans base. Oh, let's. I got Discord. I got Discord open. What you got? What you got? Uh, can I help you? Okay. How did you make the tiles? Are they like tiles that you can buy like that? Okay. I I was impressed. I'm like, my word. That's a lot. That's a lot for the disco floor. It's pretty. It's super pretty. I like the sketch done idea. That's actually really fun. That's actually super fun, KT. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I usually try to get busy around 6 o'clock, Mama. So it's between 6 and 6:30. I think on Fridays I'm going to push it back to be at 6:30 because 6 o'clock is just trying to go for a walk in the park and then get back in time and like have dinner. I think it's a little too much for me. I think I need to do 6:30. That's two speaking songs in this one playlist. It might get removed. Hootie, yeah, Hootie, why aren't you hanging out with us? Did you find a dwarven game to play? Huh? Ooh, Mama Lion's on spring break next week. Oh, snark. Thank you, Cryo. Cryo, wow, 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 wow. I was taking some inspiration and I was looked at an anime pirate and I'm like, oh, magenta hair. We're doing that. Yeah, we got cute Luhu. She's trying to have a pity party, Cryo, but she won't let us help. She's trying to a pity party. We need to what we need to do, Cryo. So we need to put a team together. All right. Me, you, Hootie, we get together, we find a way to infiltrate Ohio. I know it's Ohio and it's going to be risky. I'm aware of the risk in Ohio. Someone might try to throw Skyline chili at us. I'm not sure. But we get some like a plate of cheese and we throw it back at KT. Or something along those lines. Anything but Ohio. But yeah, so we're doing that. I started futzing around with the Reaper Con. Oh, did you see the skeletons, KT? I've been toying with this idea. Tomorrow I might finish fleshing out the whole idea and get the big one. Fishies. Fishies are always fun. I can't have fishies due to cat. I mean, we should all just hate where Painting lives. What if I live in Florida, Hootie? What if I'm a Florida man? Think of Ohio. All right. How do I best explain this? Indiana's kind of like a Midwestern Alabama, where they think they're Southern, but they're not. It may be where they put raisins in potato salad. But yeah, that's one of the skeleton ideas that would go on the base. And he does have some good contrast on the base. The hell is Pence? Mike Pence, Hootie. Mike Pence. Yeah. You know, the guy, the former racist VP that was told, no, he's not useful to me anymore. The one that didn't kill the Pope when he met him? But that's the question I'm debating right now: is do I put a money symbol here in her hat pin, or do I put a skull and a crossbones? It's pizza, Mama. It's pizza. Lion was talking about who ordered it because Izzy and this Mechanic Games rated in. And I said, "Hey, you guys, go enjoy your Friday and get a pizza." Welcome to the weirdness of this chat, Cryo. Intro, please. Jay wants to put pineapple on pizza, which we do not allow. No, don't. I don't know. I don't know if that's worse than saying go look up a different subreddit. Well, it's because of the small human you're growing, Mama. I remember it, unfortunately. So, one of the cooks that I pops up in my YouTube shorts was talking about making things for his wife's pregnancy cravings. And he said that she's averse to meat, so he did one slice of bacon and a dill pickle egg salad. Or dill pickle deviled eggs, what he called it. Food delivery device. I'm not! I'm not trying. Just got Jay coming in here trying to gaslight us with pineapple on pizza. But not at the same time? Be careful with that. Hi, sweetie. How are you? What's up with you? You want to say hello to Cryo Cheese? You want to say hello to Cryo Cheese? I know. What's up? Hi. How are you? You want to say hello? Can we get some meow meow? Can we get some meow meow? No. No meow meow. There you go, Cryo. That is the catcher of catchers, the cattiest of cats. She will keep me safe and look out the window. What? See her little tail do a little spinny. Oh. Hello. What's up? I found out what fell and spooked you was the color wheel. Dang you evil color wheel is what Laden Roses would say. Can't believe that I keep one of these nearby at all times just in case. Though it's not correct because it's not a CMYK one, is it? Gotta have the CMYKs. Well, I mean, originally it was a regional device, so all pizza is good pizza. The only time it's not good pizza is when you're eating like really weird. Can I help you? Hello, my love. Okay, did you want to steal my paperclip? Is that what you wanted? Hmm? Did you want to steal this? Is this what you wanted? I don't want you to have the paperclip. I'll be honest with you. Can I leave that here? Thank you. I know you want to steal it, but I won't let you. Oh, that's good. Super glue, not super strong. But whatever I have holding this arm together, it must be the strongest super glue I've ever bought in my entire life. Not popped that off once. The sword hand popped off more than once. But at least it gives me access to do the things I need to do. We just won't be doing non-metallic metal tonight. No, that's fine. Do you know how many times I've knocked something off? Heck, I've already broken that diorama piece I've been working on, KT, off stream. I already broke it once already. It will not be the first time either. Excellent. That's what it's like. Okay, and how do I turn this from a negative to a positive? We just don't do the thing. It's gonna pinch you. It's gonna pincy. I'll do a look tomorrow. I may be busier than normal. I will, Cryo. You too. You enjoy sculpting. That's one thing I don't really enjoy all that much. I'm getting there, but I do not enjoy it. Does this thing feel like it's so bright tonight? Oh, Snark. Cryo's still about. Cryo's still about. Snark. My brain goes in weird places. You know what I'm glad I don't have on my conscious? I'm glad I don't have the one who says 3 Lindt chocolate balls or 1 serving, or suggested serving, or whatever. You know what? I'm glad. Because last night, because Thursday was such a crapshoot, I did not have a snack all day, or most of the day, and it was just one of those days where it was like the very loudest of just not good days. Because of that, I went to Dairy Queen. And I got myself a Blizzard, a small mint Oreo Blizzard, which I was slightly sad by, but I did it anyway. Dairy Queen doesn't use mint Oreos. They use Oreos with their mint flavoring, and that's why it's sad. So they do the soft serve with the mint sundae topping and mix the Oreos in. Oh, they flipped it over. They're very good about flipping it over, this Dairy Queen. Right? My brain said, why don't I do a mint Oreo Blizzard? Because it was on the thing. And I'm like, I haven't had a mint Oreo in forever. The thin mint Oreos, that stuff, I don't know what they did to it, but it's like, here's crack. Enjoy. I'm like, but why are these so good? Like, why are the thin mint Oreos better than a regular Oreo? Why? Why? Can you imagine you came up with that? You know what? I want to make a thin mint Oreo. It's going to be super thin with just a little layer of mint in between. And people are going to lose their mind over it. Why? Because it's a thin mint, essentially. That's just on crack. Yeah. It's totally okay. Right? And it's just like, I went and I got it and I ate it. I'm like, I got it. And I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot. They don't have actual mint Oreos. They have the mint sundae frosting that they can mix on top of it, or they mix into the Blizzard, which is, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. My brain was expecting a different thing. That's why it was sad. It was still a good, I've never had ice cream and been disappointed. It was still good. Thank you for the stretch, Casey. He says more and more aggressively. Well, see, those would be dangerous. Blonde Oreos with a hint of cinnamon and a cream filling, that stuff right there would be the jam of jams, right? Like, there's a barbecue place around here that makes homemade cream pies. Cream pies, the sandwiches that are the oatmeal cookies with a layer of homemade cream in between. It's delicious. Actual edible cream, not that kind of cream. And you guys don't need to tell me how to have a good time with danger. That cookie right there sounds amazing. Well, I might have to hold on. Where's my book? There it is. Uh, Howard Edward Butts My Hometown Cookie Acquired. I know there's an HEB on the way to Reaper in Dallas Fort Worth. Yeah, that sounds pretty wild, Mama. That sounds pretty wild. And not in the fun kind of wild. Like, that's not like The kid brought a frog to school. Wow, let's see how weird we can be when we go to school. It's like, let's not be weird. Oh, really? Really? Interesting. But because I'd usually drive in for Reaper, I'll sleep in Shreveport the night before, and then I have like a couple of hours to kill before ReaperCon actually starts, and you can check into the hotel. So I will. Last year, I drove down to Waxahachie and picked up some stuff from the meat church. I might do that again and then drive back up. Let me say, driving from the south side of Dallas to the north side, not Dallas, Fort Worth area. Yeah, Dallas, Fort Worth, whatever. You know what I mean. That's a wild time. A wild time. I know. I know. What? How old are these kids? Oh, hopefully they don't. Just so the kids can be in peace, but at the same time. This is the time of therapy. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's recognizing what you need, KT. For some people, they don't quite grasp the need to talk to somebody about something. So they do stupid stuff. Until somebody forces them to talk to somebody else. Yeah. There have been a lot of wishes for that, but da-da-da-da. What if? Yeah, it's not super cool to be like. I mean, even my brother's pointed that out in the public schools that he's teaching at. He's like, it's crazy how these kids deal with it or do silly stuff. What if you did a medium horsey and cut the disco stuff in half? Or, or, what if? All right, hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. You put all the disco stuff in a box. Yeah. Um, you put all the disco stuff in a box. You have a box and you label it we're going to do the most random thing ever box. And you put the stuff in the box, and one day you go, you know what? I'm going to do something completely and utterly random. And you take from the box, you literally smash it all together. And when somebody goes, what is that? You go, this is my brain. When someone gives me a really bad idea to be creative, it's called random. Because we end up with so many odds and ends of stuff that what do we do with all of this? It's like, oh, I got to do this basing thing. All right, now I have a bunch of mushrooms. Well, what am I going to paint that has a mushroom on it? Oh, I got these Fey things, but like this Fey boss mushroom creature. Um, I can't fit any extra mushrooms on him, so it's like, oh, okay, I guess it's just going to be like he is. Or we got this cute little fungal queen, but if I put a base on her, I can't get any more like stalagmites or stalactites. Oh, I could. I should have done that. I was being silly. I can put a few more stalactites and mites on them, or mites would be the right words. Or some extra crystals or something. But like, I can't do anything with this freaking tree guy. Yeah, yeah. Like I have a whole bin full of basing materials that I keep adding to. But I never have anything to do with them. It just gets like complicated to mess with it sometimes. And I'm just like, I don't know what to do with this stuff right now. But that's like the idea is that your random bin one day just kind of becomes the fever dream of an idea going, I'm going to do a random something. And if you pick it out of the box and you go, I'm not going to do anything with it, you put it back on the box. And then you find something else in the box. The devil's lettuce. How's my skull, KT? Yay! Yeah, that's what it's going to be. Okay. Mm-hmm. Also, I get my new brushes tomorrow. Yay! Well, I get old brushes. Well, the brushes I enjoy. So I'll have to actually like look at my phone and see when FedEx delivers it. Yeah. Um, my for Christmas, my parents sent me a gift card, and I bought essentially art supplies with the gift card. But my mom's like, I can't believe it's that expensive. I'm like, ever since someone took office, it's been a lot harder to get Kolinsky Sable brushes because I like the Rosemary and Co ones, but it has to be like a true sable, and all they have are hybrids now. That's Phalanx, but um, Dick Blick's had these, in stock. So I bought two of them, or two packs, because it comes with 4, 3, and 2. Yeah. Wind River Arts, all they have are synthetics, which is fine. It's just, you can kind of see how that tip is curling really bad on this one. Yeah, they ran out because I looked for a miniature pack, um, and I I like them, but the curl part bothers me too much. So I was able to find the Da Vinci miniature maestros at Dick Blick's. They're stupid expensive, but I had a gift card, so I'm like, why not? Why not get them for myself? Because I like the number 4 a lot. Surprised Cryo isn't around to judge me just a smidge. There it is. Thank you, Loco. So that's the number 4 KT. It's seen its better days. It might become my new stippling brush. Oh, so I picked up some of these Da Vinci ones from Amazon, and I just have never used them. Because I have another red dot, number 2 from Rosemary. It's never been used, but it's so hard. And then my random Chimera ones that I never use a whole lot. I like the I like the triangle tip ones. Uh, but I haven't used that brush in forever. When I get tired of using this number 4, the square round one from, or this one, I'll probably switch back to it. Because this one's been really good for base coating. Hi, sweetie. How are you? What's up? You want to say hello? You want to say hello to Loku? We got the red panda in stream. The reddest of red pandas. They do the most goodest. She said no, Lo. Sorry. She'd get a little meow meow. How are you doing tonight? What's up? What's up? You want to say hello? Can we get some meow meow? Can we get a little bit of meow meow action? Mhm. Yeah, who's a pretty girl? You pretty kitty? You the pretty kitty? You the pretty kitty? Okay. We're just gonna go full on. Hold on. Where'd my remote go? There it is. Let's not drink the water out of my wet palette, please, and thank you. I'm sorry. Is this cup in the wrong spot? I moved it for you. I moved it for you, my love. How are you? Hmm? And a 7-stream streak with Loku that does the happiest of happy. Your emotes, by the way, are super cute. Lo. Your little red panda is super excited and happy. It's always so cutie. How you doing, sweetie? They are cute. Hmm? Okay, she's gonna do a little cleaning right here. Best place to do that, by the way. Best place to do that, by the way. All right, off you go to Kitty Adventures. How you doing tonight? Hello. Also, I got access to Skunky's uh, Discord, so I can post. I can post the clip I made of your the stream last night. Skull. Yeah, yeah. You're doing green. It's not a creative color. I know this, Johnny Jeans. Leave me alone. I kind of want teal. What's up? Thank you. It's from Bombshell Minis. They do chibis and they do all kinds of other things, but I know them mainly for their chibis. And when I was at ReaperCon, I picked it up. There is for ReaperCon entries, they do judge some of the chibis in a separate category. So I was like, I'm going to paint a chibi. So, among the other things that I want to, you know, in this big box, I have random large figures, other random large figures, plus the diorama I want to do. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. You know, we'll just no game, no life it. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It's not going to cause a problem. Yeah, it's actually kind of nice to have a lot. Plus, on top of, I'm still going to keep doing what I've been doing for streams, um, mixing up how I paint all of that stuff and keeping it mixed up like that, right? Because if I keep doing like the hard, like I want to go super complicated painting jobs, I'll burn out. Yeah, I think that'll work. I just need to do that everywhere. I just need to do that everywhere. And if Johnny raids in, you can't yell at me for not being for being green. Oh, and low. This is a joke of an entry that we'll work on as well. It's a for Reaper during Halloween. They will sometimes include a rock if you order their get their Reaper Ghoulie bag. I got a rock, and someone said you should paint it and enter it into ReaperCon. So the rock has a tactical marine as a supporting base. The tactical rock became the thing on the marine. I just need to do like the Steel Legion drab rim on the base. No black rims for that one. Hi, sweetie. How are you? I Someone was in chat and they told me that you could do that. And I was like, okay, well, guess what? And it goes. I ordered last year when I was painting Puss Up, I ordered a bunch of like random bits for bases. Speaking of the random bits box for like different things. That was one of them. So I I kept them. I have another one as well, and I was just like, oh, yeah, you know. And then they mentioned that I was like, well, I guess I know what I'm doing with these Space Marines that I got that I'm never going to use, or these Space Warriors. Thank you, King. Welcome in. There's better than other guys. I hope you're doing okay today, King. And you're having a glorious day. So it's hard to explain. All you have to say is that you won with 3D printing, and that's enough of it right there. I know that's enough of it right there, King. Because we know that printers are, in fact, sent from hell to make us angry. Thank you, Robin War. Yay! You did it! That's awesome. Iron Halo first layer. Interesting. Yeah. Okie dokie, sweetie. Oh, that is beautiful, King. That is crazy. That is absolutely gorgeous. I would be happy too. So we're doing teal. Maybe I should do this piece first. Oh, highlight something and see it. Wait, is this a job for hot glue? KT, if that's the question, I think the answer is always yes. I didn't use mine until I did that epoxy pour. I'm like, I should use hot glue more, and I forget. I know where mine's at. Okay, maybe I don't. They got put somewhere else. Excuse me, excuse me. It is not hoarding, KT. It's not hoarding, all right? Don't say it like hoarding. It's this might be useful one day. No, no, it's not hoarding. All right. Well, so my mom one day was talking about she did a scrap quilt. Um, what was referred to as a scrap quilt, in which you have to use up, your scrap pieces of fabric that you obviously kept on because it might be useful in a future project, right? Um, you start your decompress, KT, and remember, love yourself. Love yourself first, and love others because they will love you back. Do or do not. There is no try. Yeah, be nice or I send King after you. I'll get the King Dixon Balls Mafia rolling. Welcome in, Antifreeze. How are you? Yeah, yeah. We'll come at you with love and cheese. Mostly love. Some cheese. Excellent. Duke doing okay? Bum, 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 bum. Ba-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da. Bum, bum. Oh, goody. The other arm finally broke off. That's okay. That actually gives me better access to her pants to do them correctly. Oh, Jay, you have to be here at like 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, all right? 6 o'clock Eastern Standard. Because that thing gets hit quick. It's rare it lasts till 9 o'clock. Thank you, Jace. You gotta be a mod. Change it to be what? Do like, because you can only do 7 days or 6 days. You can do days, but you can't do like half days, right? So I can only do 6 days. So I can't like randomly add another timer in there, which I think is weird. I could do stream elements reward points, but then that thing gets weird because it requires you to like constantly be active in chat to claim rewards. I don't want to force people to be active. Be safe. How you doing tonight, Chase? Slushy everywhere. Oh no. Travesty. Travesty. Slushy go in mouth, not on table. Literally sugar. I mean, sugar water for the win. I mean, oh, yes, no more. Well, King, you know the story of Null Oil and like Agrax Earthshade. GW gives you these janky pots, right? And someone joked about, you know, you get it. It seems like you waste half the pot somehow due to a spill, and then you have like the last quarter of a pot that lasts for like forever. Only facts on that. So, what Brent from Goobertown Hobbies jokingly said one day, which was, I just went ahead and eliminated the middleman, emptied 3/4 of the pot out into another bottle and put it in my desk where it'd be safely secure, and just left the quarter in there so it wouldn't go to waste. So buy a slushy big enough that you know you're going to enjoy the bottom half of it and just toss the top half out and be like, it's for the greater good at this point. So maybe that's the joke I take into ReaperCon and be like, all right, who spilled the Agrax Earthshade this time? So we can start our painting competitions correctly and properly. Is this like a Dothraki wedding? You know, not spilling the Agrax, not at least 3 spilled pots of Agrax Earthshade is considered a dull affair. Now, are we talking days? We talking at con? Like the duration of the con? So, Jace, in order for ChillCon to be successful, you have to spill at least one pot of Agrax. Or Dull Doyle, one of the two. It can't be Drakenelf Nightshade, it can't be Crimson Carebug. Brr, brr, brr. Brr, brr, brr. Brr, brr, brr. Ladies and gentlemen, today we are gathered here for the mousepad of King Dixon Balls. It has served us well over the years. It's handled many mouse slams and slaps. We've tossed it around. But today it gave its life in the sacrifice of the dusk and was heroic to throw itself in front of the spilled slushy. You did your job well. I know. It's just y'all across the pond have that Agrax Earthshade. Or Reichland Fleshlight, right? So it has to be one of the big three. I will argue it needs to be one of the big three. Reichland Fleshshade. Or I guess you could argue Seraphim Sepia is a big one, but I don't feel that it's used as much as Agrax Null or Fleshshade. I use it so much it's like 3/4 in there. And it's 1.0 shade. So it's the good juice. Can I suggest a new mouse pad? Or too soon? Well, if you ask me, I would say find Never Been Deader's mouse pads. Oh, okay. It's desk wide. Oh, so it's kind of like this mat here. That's like super wide and can fit a keyboard and a mouse on top of it. Yeah, baby. No, that's no bueno. That's no bueno. No buenos. Places a tea towel gently. Gingerly reaches down and places a tea towel. Seven Up. 7 Up. I did not do a Dr. Pepper with my dinner tonight. I did my watermelon tea. I did do my pizza tonight, but I did not get Dr. Pepper. Oh, I don't know if we sold these yet, but I got one of the first skeletons kind of working for my base on the diorama, playing with kind of like that two-tony idea. So the purples and the blues coming up from below, and then kind of like the orange and yellows coming down from the top side. I will say this though, if I ever want to do a rusty effect, this is the way to. I think this would be how I do it. Because holy cow, I did not expect it to be looking like rust. Right. But Oh well. We live and we learn. Continue to brush on. Okay. It's going to start up here in a second. I'm going to refresh my water bottle. We'll probably go for about another half an hour. I have two big holes. What's up, sweetie? It's gonna work the way I want it to. Yeah, I have a use for it. Uh-huh. All right, one second. Looks like it would be long enough to plug into. Okie there, artichoke peas eye. Hello, sweetie. How are you? Oh, we might keep that up. We're going to put it up for now. Hi, sweetie. How are you? You want to say hello to King? Hmm? They're thinking about moving the date around when you get a treat. Love you, sweetie. How are you? We're not going to go the full 5 hours tonight, sweetie. We're probably going to call it in about a half an hour. But I do want to continue to do some of this teal. We're going to do a longer stream tomorrow, and we're going to do like 12 hours. So I will be about for a long time. What's up? What did you just... Oh. I was thinking about seeing if I should shift it to Saturdays. Just because it tends to be on the weekends and starts earlier. That way it's a little bit more fair for some people to get, right? Hi. What has got your interest right now, my love? Are you looking for the plastic thing that I threw away because I didn't want you to eat it? Yeah, I could do that. Um, but I do want it to be able to be there for everyone to enjoy. Because I think it's kind of fun at this point to see who gets to redeem it. Oh. But if I ever instituted like a VIP role for that, yes, 100% I would do that. Yeah. Uh, I hate when I forget to put a little bit extra water in with my paint to keep it from having that hard shell. Uh, May not be a cryo hair, but I'm definitely feeling better and better about my hair texturing every time I do it. Ooh, hair and fur texturing is getting better every time I do it, and I like it. I like it. Message I sent to Chimera. Oh, that's what it was. I was like, wait, what message got sent to Chimera? I don't remember sending him anything. Instagram saying, "Oh, he liked your like and your repost." It's like, I understand now. Breaks out the blind cane. Or blind as a bat. I mean, I see nothing as well. It's just, it's weird how Instagram will be like, oh, yeah, you missed a message from this person. I'm like, no, I didn't. I purposely ignored that. Or I'm not super like keen on trying to re-engage with this person. Or it's, you know, you liked something that they liked, so then they liked the like of the like, and then it's like, by the way, this person messaged you. I'm like, that seems weird. I don't remember messaging them anything. Trying to make sure it's not like a bot that took over or something or randomly hacked into the account. It's like, nope, we're good. It's just Chimera liking the message that I liked his message that he liked my message. So, you know, that's where I'm at with my relationship with Chimera. He liked my messages and I liked his messages. So I guess you could say things are getting pretty serious. Yeah. And it's just like we live in such a notification driven age. It's just like I look at it, I'm like, okay, thanks. Why is my brain futzing right now? Why are you breaking right now, brain? I need you to come back, please. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. Well, I, I've been having issues sleeping all week, King. So like my body's like physically exhausted. And tonight I want to get sleep so I can be up early in the morning so I can be ready to stream for 12 hours starting at like 9 o'clock. Um, my I get into bed and my brain's like, ha ha, bro, let's recap the day and let's talk about that stress again. I'm like, let's not and say we did and let's go to sleep. Right. Yeah. Um, but I want to be up earlier in the day so I can, really tackle it and get ready to. you know, really start. But yeah, and I mean, it's just the way it is. Some days, and it's it sucks, but it's like okay. I mean, but that's part of the why my brain's like, you can't figure out what time it is right now. It's like, oh, I know what time it is. What's up, sweetie? Hi. Oh, okay. Clearly, this is the best place for you to be sitting right now, is right on top of the thing I want to be writing on. Thank you. Best place, North America, right there. That is mine. That is mine. Thank you. What's up? Want to say hello to King? Hey, hey, why are you trying to get in my brush drawer? Why are you trying to get in my brush drawer? You know, tomorrow we might turn the face cam on. So people can see where exactly where you're at and why I can't paint when you're on my desk. It's not that I don't want to. It's just okay. Goodbye, sweetie. Yeah. Oh. Well, tomorrow we're going to be working on this guy probably. Uh, Either him or his other friend. So I can see if I want to chase and pursue the ideas with them. Further, but I need to finish airbrushing the back and get the uh, primer black back there. I can paint it like it is. It's not a problem. Just paint it black and then just slap some good old Agrax shit on it. But yeah, so these are kind of the guys that are up for tomorrow, and they're not going to take super long. It's just one of those that the airbrush helped me set a lot of those early values that I wanted to see, so I can compare it against the base and see how much further I want to pursue the idea or not to pursue the idea. Because if I don't like what I'm seeing, like I like the idea of the colors. Thank you for that follow. Um, it'll be interesting to see where they go. I just I have to sit down and do it because once I get them squared away, I need to finish airbrushing the underside of him black again. But her and the rider, this beast and the rider will be the next big tackle piece to tackle because what do I want to do with his skin tone or their skin tone really? And how do I want to keep like the color palette engaged in it is kind of the question. So, but before I do that, I need to make sure my skeleton ideas are going to work out the way I want them to work out. Welcome in and thanks for that follow up. Burger told. We're going to pop up our ending scene and we're going to hit our countdown time. I hate this timer sometimes. We'll be back for 12 hours tomorrow. Well, I'm going to try to start around 9 a.m. Should be plenty of time to get my coffee in, get my breakfast in, or we'll be sharing our morning coffee together. We'll work on the chibi some more still. It uses blue, greens, and teals on that other palette, so we'll continue to work on her. But the primary goal will be to work on the large diorama piece to see if I want to continue to pursue it or if I want to abandon the idea for this year. I'll continue to work on it and we'll submit it next year. Just in favor of something smaller and more manageable. The idea is very grand and bothering me a little bit. But impossible is what I do on a Monday, so it's not impossible. It's just making sure I am as happy as I want to be with it. Um, Oh, stretchy. It always does feel weird when you take something off of it. You're like, I'm missing the thing. I don't know where the thing is at. And you're like, I don't like this. I don't like this. Feels weird and I don't like it. check those tabs to make sure YouTube loaded. Oops. Yep, it did. Excellent. All right, now, as is tradition for us, we're going to read over to our good friend, Wicked. What's up? What's your person? People? Yeah, things. My brain, it does not work right now. It looks like him and Little Wicked are opening up some magic cards, so we're gonna go see what they're dealing with and how they are. I like how he puts like gloves on for this stuff. It's like super serious about it. Thank you everybody for being here. I will return tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. tentatively, and we'll do a 12-hour stream, and we'll end with our good friends Stay in Frames, found Beagle and Laden Roses. Me and them started streaming more than a year ago together as a friend, so as a group. So I feel that it is fitting to end our stream anniversary and our anniversary of being 1 year affiliate on Twitch with some of the people around us. Everybody have a great night. King, get some beautiful sleep. You're awesome. As always. And you go fish for the ambiguity of the things. So let's go see what the Read'em and Weeps are.